I am, and the Black Bears on the board so far.
That'll bring the left fielder, Scout Knotts, to the plate now. First at bat of the game. For Knotts, of course, here in the first inning. Comes to this one hitting 176. First pitch, a called strike. Now still some danger on the base paths. Bramante at first, 2 down in the inning. Strikeout or a ground ball, a fly ball, anything will work here for Stoney Brook. That just a bit outside, it looks like. 1-1 the count now. Farrow back on the hill. He'll look in. Runner with a short lead at first base. He'll throw over nonetheless. Runner back in safely. Throw over to keep him honest. Well, if you're just joining us, the bottom of the first inning, the University of Maine Black Bears with a 1-0 lead on the base hit RBI from Bramante. 2 down in the inning. 1-1 count. Farrow with the pitch. That's another breaking ball on the inside half. It backdoors its way into the strike zone for a called strike. Great looking pitch there. You could see Knotts look back at the umpire for a moment.
Yeah, it looked like it looked like it could almost came in and hit him and just happened to just fall right into the strike zone.
And that front foot slider, I think it's a slider. It looks like a slider from here anyways. Looks like he went to the fastball there, and that is ripped through the hole between third and short into the left field. So that'll move the runner. Some of the first for the Black Bears. Take a look at this here.
Yeah, Knotts just getting a good grip of that ball, just right down the third base line. Giordano just couldn't be able to get to that one. And
I'm sure head coach Nick Turbo will tell you he hopes they do. Showing bunt again. Pops that one up down to third. Giordano grabs it for the out, so failed sacrifice dump there. Failed. Ball goes between the third baseman and the shortstop. It's going to be a quick single for Scout Knotts, the left fielder. He got to the box while we were admiring that diving catch in center and smacked one through the hole for a base hit.
Yeah, good hit there by Scout Knotts, able to get...
Goal number 3 is not to do what happened to the Pirates last year when Javi Baez ran back near home and they just didn't go to the bag. Bramante grounds it to short. Luthner with another 6-3. That one a little more traditional over to first, and plenty of time for out number 4 is due up.
Left fielder, number 44, Scout.
And Knotts will dig in, the 6'6" senior. Couple of runners on, 1 down. You'll see if he can't do a little bit of damage here. Try to tie this ball game up. A single would do it. Unless it's an infield single, in which case that would load the bases. Knotts thought about swinging at the first pitch. It's in the zone for strike 1. Looks down the baseline, picks up the sign. Back into the box he goes. He'll await the offering, the 0-1 offering from the lefty Book. He'll fake a throw back to second and step off the rubber. Back on the slab now. Glances to McDaniel. McDaniel feigns a steal attempt, messing with Book. There's the pitch, swung on by Knotts, sent into center. It's down for a base hit. That'll load the bases. I said prior to that pitch that anything other than infield single would score a run. I was incorrect. McDaniel held. Pitch number 36 coming up from Book. Comes set. Here's the 1-2 offering. Ball's going to be flipped into left field. Settled under and put away.
For Scout Knotts.
Knotts steps in. 216 on the year, the average. Got a runner on first. Going to try to bunt him over. Pops that one up. Luckily for Knotts, it's too far foul. I think Giordano maybe could have had a chance to make a play on that from third, but he was charging in case it was bunted successfully down the third baseline, so that left Shane Paradine, the catcher, to try to hustle over in there, and that's a tough play to make from that spot, especially with all the catching equipment on. So they'll have to settle for the strike, see if Knotts tries to drop another bunt down. Would expect he will, but you never know. The 0-1. Knotts comes up swinging. He's going to deposit that one into right field. It's down. Could be trouble down the line. Knotts will get to second. Bramante's going to be stopped at third. So why bunt when you can do that? That'll advance the runner, save you one out, and give you a second man in scoring position. Fire, so I think everything's good. 2 outs here, 0-2. See if Knotts can put a dent to the truck again. He'll ground that one. It hits off the bag. Paulson barehands it and throws to the pitcher, covering the base. What a play! Knotts can't believe it.
All right,
But looked like it was destined to head down the line. Would have been a tough. Batterman picks up the side. McDaniel feigning a steal of third. Scout Knotts will hit that high in the air out near where midfield would be if this field was set up for soccer. Bit of a collision, but Fox makes the catch anyways.